Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Feed Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Mentis UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Leicester Fan TV for tonight's Good Friday night Fanzone show. It is Good Friday. Hope you've all had a good day. Everyone who's been off work, those of you who have been at work, sorry to hear about that. Hopefully you have a great weekend, starting with a Leicester win tomorrow, of course. And that's right, Leicester tomorrow against Manchester City. A big game in the grand schemes of things in terms of qualifying for the Champions League, because we've got some tough games at the end of the season. We've got Manchester, we've got Tottenham, Chelsea, and someone remind me who the third one is. I think it's Man United, but I could be wrong. I think it is. So yeah, obviously points now are vital. We don't want to miss out like we did last year. So get your comments in, get your views in, please do. I'm also popping the link in the chat in just a moment, so you can click it and come and have a chat with me and whoever else joins. Looking forward to the game. We'll also be talking, of course, about this man right here, Senior Man Kells, with the Player of the Month award.
Everyone, it's Christian Fuchs here. I would like to say a big thank you to our fans and keep having our back for the upcoming Premier League season as well as the Europa League. Keep watching Leicester Fan TV. They have the latest news and they keep you up to date on leicesterfantv.com. So stay tuned and thanks for your support.
There we go. Cheers, Christian, mate, as always. So, guys, yes, we are live. We are here looking forward to the Man City game. Let's have a look who's here so far. Let's get some comments up on screen and we'll see who's here. So, Ben is here. Hi to you, Ben, mate. Thanks for watching. Hayden Whittle as well. No Maddison, no Vardy. We need to win big. But have you just noticed those comments have shrunk, haven't they? Let's sort that out so people can actually read them, because there's Phil and Jamie, a bit older, aren't they? They won't be able to read it. They'll be getting a magnifying glass for that. We'll get that changed now. 1 second. Where is it? Let's get it changed. There we go. Right. That's better. Cheers for that. So, Senior Man won Player of the Month. Yes, he did. He did indeedy. Evening, Locks. Evening, Chris, mate. Hope you're feeling better soon. Sean's here. Evening, Sean. City to win 1-0. Vardy for the winner, John Baines says. Yes, Kelechi won Player of the Match. Leicester need to beat Man City. I don't think we need to beat them, but of course it will be absolutely beautiful if we did. Nigel Gossage, hi. If we don't concede early, we might do something. If we keep a clean sheet by half-time, yes, we can do it. Cedric Winkelberger, what a bloody name. Is that a type of burger, or is it Hassan Ali's here. Hi, Hassan. But there are so many comments. Dave, even lads, let's see if we can do the double over Man City. Fingers crossed. And finally, Judy Bowers, apologies. I'm excited about the match tomorrow. I think we can do it. I haven't cut myself. It's just a bit of ketchup. I don't know how it got up there. So, yeah, chicken and chips for dinner. Can I join after my bath? I don't know what to say to that. I'm going to go with a yes if you are changed, if you're clothed. Anyway, we're not quite at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, whatever the watershed is these days. Right. Oh, and Tails as well. Tails, I'm putting the link out, mate. If you want to click on and have a chat, do it, mate. Do it. Come and have a chat. Fee as well. Hi, Fee. Thanks for watching. Right. So before I go any further, because I can see Mark's here waiting, we'll get Mark in just a moment. I'm just posting the link in the comments. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. If you're on YouTube, it's there. If you're on Twitter, it's there. If you're on Facebook, it's there. Click that link, enter your name, come and have a chat with me and Mark. Right. Yeah, he will be changed. Good to hear. Good to hear. Click the link, mate. Click the link. Right, let's get Mark on. Let's get Mark.
Hi, buddy. How are you?
Yes, yeah, very good. Thank you, mate. How are you?
Oh, living the dream, mate. Living the dream.
Living the dream. Leicester City, 3rd in the Premier League, eh?
Well, could be one stage higher, couldn't we?
We could be 2. We could be 2, but
Yeah,
you know,
but
if
I don't
we,
think that's going to happen.
oh no, of course not, of course not. Let's start today, Mark, with we may as well start here. So, senior man Kel, King Kelechi, whatever you want to call him, senior man Kel's his nickname in at the Leicester City training ground and the Nigerian players. What are your thoughts on him, mate? I mean, what a month, or month and a half, he has had. He's completely turned. He's gone from 0 to hero in a matter of weeks, mate. In a matter of matches, and he's topped off March with a Player of the Month award, which I think he was head to head with Lingard, toe to toe with him. But he's come out on top, mate. What are your thoughts on how this guy's played the last few weeks?
Well, he's actually been given a run in the team, hasn't he? Which a lot of our players that we tend to slag off are only playing sort of 2 or 3. If they get 2 or 3 appearances, then and don't score, then they've gone the other way. They've gone from hero to 0. But because of the injuries that we've had, he's been given that chance, and he showed the quality that he's actually got. And I've got to give a massive pat on the back for Jamie Vardy and his the way he puts the balls in for him. Absolutely fantastic. Provider, unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, I read somewhere. I don't know if this is true because I just kind of glimpsed over it. So Iheanacho had 7 goals in March, I believe. That could be wrong, but I think it's that. He had 7 goals in March. And I've heard as well that's what Vardy scored all season, I think, or in the Premier League, or from open player. The stat is something like that. Someone let us know in the comments. But it is really good, isn't it, Mark? The fact that I'm not worried about Vardy. I know some people are going over the top and say, "Oh, he's finished. He's not scoring." But we are now not having to rely on just him. We have other kind of goal involvements now, from Iheanacho, even from Perez, the last couple of weeks. So I think how important do you think that is for us, mate? This does seem to be a plan. Well, now it's our plan A, it looks like. And, relying on Vardy's the plan B. Yeah. So, but this is what it is, mate. We were looking for something like this as our plan B, and now it looks like it's our plan A. So it does help us out, doesn't it, having these other options?
It's massive, especially now that we've got Maddison coming back to fitness and Pereira. It just opens up a lot of doors for us, and Brendan must be scratching his head now, thinking, going forward, I can't see Maddison or Pereira starting against Man City. I think they'll be on the bench, but going forward, he's got a lot more options than he's had when we've been low on options.
Yeah, mate. I mean, you mentioned Maddison coming back, of course. I don't think he's fit for tomorrow, is he? But he will be soon, maybe next week. Or
I think he's on the bench. He's on the bench.
On the bench. Okay, There we go. So, look, I'm gonna mention Ayoze Perez here, mate, because Ayoze Perez is a player who I feel has been scapegoated a lot this season. When things haven't gone well, it's always Perez. He just comes backwards. He can't do it with the ball. He's whatever. I mean, me and Tom have said it nearly every watch long, mate. I think when he plays in the centre as a number 10 or, something like that, even a false 9, he's just so much, he just offers a lot more. And I mean, I've called him here Brendan's Angels because I think the Manchester United game and the Sheffield United game, those two in particular, I mean, we saw how well those 3 were, linked up together because all 3 of them pull defenders away, don't they, and make space for the other. Do you think Maddison, when he's fully fit, maybe next week, comes straight back in for Perez? Or do you think that if he continues this form a little bit, he can stay in the team?
I think Maddison will get 20 minutes against Man City just to get him getting a little bit of match fitness. That's what Brendan said. He's physically fit, but he's just not sharp enough at the minute. And the only way he's going to get sharp is getting some minutes on the field. But as Perez, I like Perez. I do. I think he's got a lot of qualities that people
Absolutely
don't see, and I think he's been played out of position a lot, hasn't he?
He's been played. Yeah, he's been played on the right wing, and it makes me laugh because, like, they, I see some Leicester fans saying, he's crap and he's rubbish, and we need to sell him and all this, and Leicester's worst signing and all of that. But and when I do make the point, well, he's been played out wide. You know what I mean? He's been played on the right wing. It's not too long ago where Vardy was in the England setup, and I think one of the games, he was played on the left wing. But the manager got massive, got slated for it by Leicester fans. Why are you playing Vardy out wide? He's not going to do any good there, obviously.
But
And
Vardy's
it's the same
playing
with
out
Perez.
wide now, isn't he?
Well, yeah. He's running into the channels, isn't he? But we saw in the last couple of games, mate. He's got, that Sheffield United goal for Nacho, where he puts Nacho through. What a pass that was, mate.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
That's the brilliant thing about Vardy. He's so unselfish. He can be selfish because I think to be a top centre forward, you've got to be selfish. But at the moment, that he can see and read where Iheanacho is, and he's just laying them balls off, and Iheanacho's just picking them up, putting them in the back of the net.
Yeah, to be fair, I won't touch on it much more, but I think Perez has got a lot of slate this season, and I think what people should look at is the fact that Iheanacho, of course, was getting a lot of not abuse, that's a bit too strong, but a lot of slack and being slated quite a bit earlier on in the season, and look how he has turned it around in a matter of a few weeks. So for me, Perez definitely isn't done in a Leicester shirt. I think, I don't think we'll be selling him this summer. Squad depth and all that, he definitely offers quite a bit in the team. I'm going to bring Jack in for the next topic we'll be talking about. We've spoken about going forwards, Mark. We're going to speak about the back as well. Here's Jack. Hello, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good. You?
Yes, good, pal.
You're right, pal.
I want to talk about these three: Evans, Fofana, and Soyuncu. Now, these three, this was a bit of information which I had no idea about until after the game. That Sheffield United game, was it 2 games ago only, wasn't it? 2 games ago. It was the first time they'd all started at the same time, the same game, or the first time they'd started in a back 3 or in the back line. So, do you think this is what he's going to go with now, Mark? I'll start with Jack first, because obviously there's been lots of discussions in the past about, do we play with a 4? Do we play with a 3 or 5? However you want to look at it. But with these 3, do you think we continue to play with a back 3?
I think that's where Brendan wanted to look at it. Obviously, Cags was injured when Fofana was on. Obviously, Johnny Evans has been injured. So I guess Brendan wanted Evans, Fofana and Soyuncu to play together. And now he's finally got that. They're all fit and they're all raring to go. And I guess it gives Castagna and Ricardo that more wing play to go forward. And I think that's where Brendan's attacking threat is.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Mark, do you agree with that? You see Fofana and Soyuncu come very wide when we're in possession of the ball. Fofana kind of turns into a right back, and Soyuncu turns into a left back. You've got Ricardo and Castagna playing as wingers, and you've just got Evans there with Ndidi helping out, coming back. So, do you see him continuing with this setup, mate?
Well, you can't play Fofana and Soyuncu without somebody like Evans, because he's the one that drags them back if they need to be dragged back. If Evans wasn't there, then Fofana and Soyuncu would be on their 18-yard line, because they just love to come forward. And Evans is the one that drags them back and keeps them in their place. Whether it's 4-4-2 or whether it's 3 at the back, you've got to have somebody like Evans just to keep them from going crazy, basically.
Yeah, because we've seen Fofana and Soyuncu diving, haven't we, to challenges quite a lot, and maybe not really doing well with them. And then the other team gets a counter attack. Ross, hello, mate. How are you this evening?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm sound. You?
Have you been working today, or have you had a day off?
I've been working till 5:30. Got Kelechi Iheanacho's Player of the Month card already. But one
How?
to Kelechi Iheanacho, by the way, player of the month.
I
Brilliant.
haven't played FIFA in about
And
probably about a month.
Chowdhury,
About a month.
Chowdhury has got a birthday card with 5-star weak foot and 4-star skill. It's mental, isn't
Anyway, just a quick thoughts on this, mate. What we were just speaking about, Evans, Fanzone. It does look like a back three is the preferred setup now.
Yeah.
Here's a question: where does Barnes fit into this system
it?
when he's back?
He
Does
don't
he
at the minute.
play in?
The minute,
We're going to run out of positions, aren't we? Because we've got Maddison coming back. Yeah, fair enough. Like, I'm a big fan of. I think Perez has done very well the past few weeks, past couple of weeks in the centre. Maddison, you think, is the one going to be coming in for him. So where does Barnes go? I mean, there isn't anywhere for Barnes, is there? If we're starting Vardy and Nacho,
I mean, that's the thing. Until any more injuries come about, or until we lose a game, we just stick it as it is. Don't break anything that's already, don't change a winning side unless there's injuries. And, don't get me wrong, you want the best players to play. You want Barnes to play. You want Maddison to play. But, I mean, let's not forget when we went to the Etihad, Maddison was on the bench. And then we were what? 3-1 up at this point before he even came on. And obviously, Gundogan scores that absolute beauty. So, if he, obviously, when he does come back, and the thing is, though, so a question, someone just put them there. Adam Tucker's just put Barnes and Maddison can't just walk straight into the team. That he's correct. Ricardo didn't walk straight into the team.
Yeah. No, I agree with you, mate. I mean, you look at obviously, the past two games, 5-0 against Sheffield United and 2-1 against Manchester United in the quarterfinal of the 3-1. Sorry, the 3-1. Yeah.
3-1.
Of the FA Cup final, FA Cup quarter final. You can't just switch the team up after that, can you? After winning those two games. But Mark, I want to quickly ask you one more question because there's a load of people waiting, so I'm going to have to start getting people in and letting people go and all of that. I'm not normally this busy on a Friday. Not this many people like to come on my show normally. So the last question for you, Mark, of course, is the score prediction. What is your score prediction for this for tomorrow? Tomorrow at 5:30.
Well, like I told Mr. DJ last night on Jack's show, which was quite amusing. It'll be Leicester 3, Man City 1.
And first goal scorer, go on, mate.
It's got to be Nacho, isn't it?
Nacho, man.
We'll save that for tomorrow afternoon, Ross. We'll save that for tomorrow afternoon. Right, Mark. Cheers for that, pal.
All right.
We shall see you tomorrow, I'm sure, for the
You
watch
will.
long before, half time after, whatever. Please come on. All right.
I'll see you later, guys.
Cheers.
So like more.
Thank you very much. Right, we've got Luke and we've got Gray waiting. I'll bring Luke on first. We'll have a chat with him.
Hey boys,
pal.
how you doing? Hello, mate. How are you? You all right?
Yes, very good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good, mate. Yeah, not bad. Thanks, pal. All good.
Good. If any of you don't know, Luke has a YouTube channel called
Tales. I've not managed to do anything on it recently. I've been getting the pub ready back for reopening, but yeah, it's Tales. Some bits and bobs coming hopefully soon, but yeah, it's been a bit tough the last few weeks.
Do you run a pub, mate? Yeah.
Yes, mate.
Which
pub?
pub?
It's the Windmill Inn at Wimeswold. So
Oh no.
mate, it's mad at the minute getting everything ready for it all. But Leicester, let's talk Leicester. I've not spoken football for ages, and I don't want to talk pubs.
That's what we like to hear. Yeah. So basically, mate, I want to start with Vardy. We were talking about him a minute ago. We were saying to Mark about how how good it is now that we have got other players scoring. I mean, we had Barnes before, obviously, before he got injured, but now we have Nacho, even Perez here and there. I know you're not the biggest fan of Perez, Luke, I don't think. But where credit where it's due, he has contributed the last couple of games. What do you think, mate? Do you think Vardy, do you believe all this stuff people are saying Vardy's done as this out-and-out goal scorer? What do you think?
No, not at all, mate. Vardy's still our king. We've got to remember that. Nacho's done very well. Perez has done very well, but Vardy is still the man for us. He has to be. He's got to be. We've still got to put a lot of respect on that man's name. I think you know my opinion on Perez, but in fairness to him, when we first signed him, I thought he was a little bit of an odd signing anyway. He's like he's a striker or like a cam or like a shadow striker, isn't he? But to throw him out on the right, he's never looked comfortable there. He's been there for about a year and a half, hasn't he, really? Let's face it, he's been on the right mostly. So I'm going to suspend taking it back just yet, but he's been very good recently, to be fair to him. It's good to see a lot more players getting involved in the scoring. I think it's been on Vardy for a fair few years now, and it's only natural he's going to start slowing down sooner or later.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was that long ago. It was probably at the start of this season or probably last season. More like there were games where we were playing Maddison out wide, and for me that didn't work at all. And I think it's a similar situation. I think Perez is a lot more comfortable coming through the middle as a number 10, if you like. I think he's definitely a better player there. I mean, I was quite excited when we signed him. I thought, he's scoring some goals in a really bad Newcastle side. But I don't think he's had a terrible. He's been all right for us, I think, in my opinion. Obviously, not worth 30 million. We can all agree that, or however, I think it was 30, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But I think he's, I don't think he's going to be our starter. Our out-and-out starting attacking midfielder going forwards. But he's definitely a nice player to have on the bench, in my opinion. I don't know if you agree with that.
Yeah.
Ross?
Sorry, go on, mate.
No, I just said it. Yeah. Let's not forget. I mean, I know he's only scored 3 goals this season. 2 of them against Sheffield United, bearing in mind. But the thing is, when he started, he's actually looked lively, and he looks. You just said then, Tails. He looks more comfortable in the middle or as a false 9 than he does on the wing. It's like when Roy Hodgson thought it was a great idea to play Vardy on the wing.
That's what I was saying a minute ago with Mark, mate. Yeah, it was like when Vardy was being played out wide. And then he was being dragged off after however long. We were sat there saying, "Don't play him out wide. Play him centrally. Play him up top." And I think you could argue the same when we were playing Perez out wide. But anyway, Jack, over to you, mate. I want to know your score prediction for Saturday, for tomorrow, of course, and your first goal scorer as well.
I think it'll be a tricky game. Man City will want revenge after the 5-2 win at the Etihad earlier on in the season. Like I said to DJ Daps and esteemed company, I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to the boys. I'm going to go for Kel to score, De Bruyne to score for them, and Vardy to score as well, because I think Vardy needs another goal. He really needs a goal to get him going again, and I think he can definitely do that. He's got a good record against the so-called top 6. Speaking to Man City fans last night, they seem very threatened by Jamie Vardy. He's not just a goal scorer, is he? He offers more than just that. So, yeah, I'm banking on Vardy to get one tomorrow, and they'll hate it even more.
Brilliant. Yes, yeah, brilliant, mate. By the way, guys, as Jack mentioned there, he had 2 fan channels from Man City fan channels on with Leicester Fan TV yesterday. So if you want to check them out, just head over to our YouTube. If you're on YouTube already now, just go on, click on our name and go to our videos. Who are they again, Jack? DJ Daps, is it? And
DJ Daps from Never a Foul. Go and check him out on YouTube. And also Esteemed Company.
Company.
So yeah, they're very great chat. So I'd presume, go and check them out, and I think you won't be disappointed. Yeah, go and check his videos. Right, cheers, Jack, mate. Thank you. I'm going to let you go now, and we will see you tomorrow for before and after whatever the watch along. All right, pal. Will do. Cheers. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Right, Tails. I'm coming to you next. Where should we go? So I've got the other guys' opinions and thoughts on Iheanacho a little bit, but I want to get your thoughts on him, mate. I mean, 0 to hero in a matter of months. Do you think that's a fair comment to make? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Iheanacho is another one. I've given him a lot of stick over the years, and I think there seems to be a lot of Leicester fans that have done a complete U-turn on this. And he's been very, very good. Don't get me wrong. I still have a few reservations about him long term. I don't see him as the long-term replacement for Jamie Vardy, if I'm totally honest. But in terms of what he's doing right now, if he continues to do this, then fair play to him. But I've had my reservations, and he's done class this last few games, so we can't give him any stick for that. And fair play to him. I think I did a video just after the Sheffield United game. Yeah, Sheffield United game, and you can see the emotion after scoring that hat trick. It was a really nice moment to see. Cause he's had. I don't care what any Leicester fan says. Every single person has given him stick at one point or another. Oh yeah, every single one of us have said he's not the man. And to see that release of emotion from him was lovely, I thought, and it showed how much it meant to him. So I really, really hope that he can kick on and do it. But
I've still got a couple of reservations, if I'm totally honest.
In terms of, can he do it long term?
Yeah.
Can he? Yeah. I get that. I mean, every player has some kind of, good patch in their career, good run of form. So I think we all hope that it continues. But I get what you mean. There are obviously, I understand why some people would be a little bit unsure if it will be continued. But for now, we can be happy with what he's doing.
Exactly,
because
yeah.
absolutely smashing it. As you can see, I just love the photo. I'll get it one more time with his big smile. There we go, with the player of the
I
month.
like the one he's
award.
lifting it up instead.
Yeah, I haven't got that one, but yeah. Right, cheers, Luke, mate. Thank you very much for popping on.
Mate.
And
Thanks, pal.
oh no, you haven't given it yet. Score prediction, sorry.
2-2, I'd go. I'd take a point right now. You know I'm quite negative, but I'd take a point. It's Man City, and they've been unreal this year. 2-2. First goal scorer, my king, Jamie Vardy, I'd go for.
There we go.
I still believe in my man.
Yeah, I'm going to say mine now because I agree with Luke. I'm going with that same. I'm going with 2-2, and I'm going with we'll go with Vardy. We'll go with Vardy to break his goal drought. Right, cheers, Luke, mate. Appreciate
Thanks,
that.
mate.
Remember,
Thanks,
guys,
pal.
check out Tales on YouTube. I'm sure we'll be coming back with some great content soon, especially if we win tomorrow. You've got to get a video out there. Right, cheers, pal. Speak to you soon, mate. See you in a bit. Right, Ross, let's get Gray on, Let's get Gray on for this one. We'll get Gray. Are you ready, Gray? Yeah, we'll get Gray on. Here he is.
Yeah, I'm
Hello,
always
pal.
ready, bro.
How are we?
Hello, mate. Right?
Nope.
What's that? Oh, good.
Hey, up.
You?
Nope, I think he's having some chewing gum. He's gone. Oh dear.
Was that the connection bad for you there as well?
Yeah, it was bad for him. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. Gray, try and come on again, mate. It was just lagging out, and then you don't know what happened there. You haven't given me your score prediction yet, have you, Ross?
I'm going to go with 4-2 Leicester.
Ooh.
Now, let me tell you why. Because think about it, right? So obviously, it's no secret that tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Obviously, between 5:30 on Sky. You know what they're going to be talking about, don't you? Sergio Aguero.
Yeah.
For about half an hour, literally. Aguero. Oh, by the way, let's get on. That's it. So, and last time, if you remember, when Pellegrini announced that he was leaving and Guardiola was taking over, they played us and we absolutely destroyed him.
Was that the year we won the league?
Yes.
3-1?
Yes, if you remember, it was on like the Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday. They announced Pellegrini was leaving and Pep Guardiola was taking over, and we absolutely tore him apart with Hoofed, Doubleheader, and Mahrez. I think we can do it again. And Vardy, let's not forget, the year 2016-17, Vardy didn't score for ages, and he banged a hat-trick in against Man City, his first ever hat-trick for Leicester. And he's done it against Man City this season. Who's to say he can't do it again? I'm going to go with Vardy hat-trick and Mr. Nacho, Kelechi Iheanacho with the fourth. I think we'll go 2-0 down, and I think we'll come back to win 4-2.
Well, Vardy hat-trick, mate. I mean, it could happen because now no one's marking Vardy anymore. They're marking Kelechi Iheanacho.
And here's the big question and all. Now Aguero's leaving. If Iheanacho keeps the form up, there's a buyback.
No. Bye, Ross. I'm not having that. I'm not having it. Iheanacho is not getting that buyback clause activated. Cheers, Ross, mate. Thanks for coming on. We'll see you on. We'll see you tomorrow, Ross. Come on tomorrow. Come and have a chat with us. Right, let's get Gray on. Hello, pal.
Hello, mate. You all right?
Yes, good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, all good. I'm at my mum's. I think the reception's a bit bad, so.
Oh no. Yeah, it's all right, pal. Yeah, no, it's no problem, mate. I want to get your score prediction, mate. Obviously, big game tomorrow. Manchester City. Can we do the double? What do you reckon?
Just going on what Tails was saying about everyone being on Nacho's back, I'm put my hands up. Big criticiser of him on your show the last few weeks. So the way it's gone, I'm going to say he's watching this show. So Nacho, pull your socks up, son. I'm on your back again. I'm going Leicester 2-1 tomorrow. Nacho to get a brace.
Brace from Nacho. Do you think he can continue it long term, mate?
Yeah. That partnership, I think, if Brendan had played that from the start of the season, with being a more stronger place, I think it took Brendan a while to work out that them two play so well together. And I think as good as Brendan's done, he should have realised the partnership sooner, is my opinion. But hey, I'm no football manager.
No, I mean, if we're not paid to do that, are we? We're not paid for that job, mate. Look, did you've given me your score prediction, great. The final question I want to ask you before I let you go, before we end the show tonight, is what are your thoughts on these three? I mean, we were talking about it about 10 minutes ago with the guys. I want to get your thoughts on it. Do you think this is the system that we're going to play with going forwards? Do you think this is what Brendan prefers? A back three with these three?
Yes. Oh, definitely. You look at that back three, that is solid as they come. You can't fault it. Fonar, I actually thought it'd take him a season to get into the Premier League. Same as it's Shunku. But Shunku filled Maguire's boots. But for such a young kid to fit in so well, okay, he had a couple of bad games when he bloody dyed his hair, whatever colour it was. But he dyed it back, and he's just been a beast. You can't fault the lads. You can't fault him. For someone who's only there, what is he, 19?
Yeah, I think he's 20 now, only just.
For someone that young to be playing so well in the 20 now, yeah. So someone to be playing the football that he does, and he just come in, and we all know that you don't have time in the Premier League on the ball, and people panic in their first season and everything. But it was just so natural to him. He is a natural player, and I can't remember what it was on the other week, but they showed him pick the ball up in our half and just ran about 40, 50 yards with the ball.
Yeah.
Just some time. And I can't remember what game it was, but they made a big thing about it because he took the ball around a couple of players.
Yes, mate. Right.
So
I completely agree with everything you've said there, mate. Massive player for us for the future. I know there's a delay, mate. I know there's a delay. Cheers. Thank you very much for coming on tonight, Gray. Hopefully you'll click the link tomorrow before the watch long or after the watch long and give us your thoughts on the game.
That's right. Will do. Yeah, no worries. It's birthday weekend, so lots of beers.
Birthday weekend on Easter weekend. Happy birthday, mate. Hope you have a great birthday. I won't ask you how old you are because it's a bit rude, isn't it, I hear?
18 again, mate. And that's not
lovely, mate. That's me, mate. That's me. Right. Cheers, pal. Thank you.
I'll be back at my own place. I'll be back at my own place. I'll be back at my own place tomorrow. Better internet, so we'll have a chat tomorrow, yeah?
Perfect, mate. Thank you very much for coming on, Gray. We'll speak to you tomorrow. Right, guys. Cheers for everyone who's watched. No Madison, no Vardy. I think that was who was asking to come on. The link is there. I've put it on like 3 or 4 times, so you can just click the link. It's this one. If you want to have a quick chat with me before we end the show, you've got 2 minutes to click the link. Otherwise, no chat. Facebook user, sorry I can't see your name. You've got to click the you've got to go onto the main Leicester Fan TV Facebook for that to work. We can and will do it. We believe and the team believe. No club is better than us. Come on, you fox. Come on, you young fearless foxes. Revenge is so sweet. Happy birthday, Gray, from No Madison, No Vardy. Yes, I've just figured that out. I've just remembered there is no buyback clause anymore. Apparently, it has actually expired, which is good for us. Jamie Lee McKillen reckons it's going to be 3-2 Leicester. Neil says, sorry, something going on outside. Neil says, I think with the heavy schedule, both teams may settle for a draw. And finally, Ross, my lips is sealed. Well, Ross, the buyback clause has expired. So you're all right. Right, before we go, let's get on. No Maddison, no Vardy. Let's finally put a face to a name, or a name to a face, or whatever they say. Now we'll get his score prediction on, and we'll see what he thinks, how he thinks the game will go tomorrow. Hello, mate. How are you? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. You?
Yes, good, buddy. Good.
I think it's going to be a hard game tomorrow. It's going to be like 3-1. I think it's going to be 3-2 Leicester. Then Man City's been really good this season. So it's Leicester, both teams.
Both teams have been really good, mate. I mean, a 3-2 win for Leicester. Who do you see scoring our, let's say, I normally say first goal scorer, but who's going to score the winner?
I think Leicester will score the winner.
That would be brilliant, wouldn't it? Shushing the fans. Yeah, no, that's quality. And finally, what do you think to Kelechi winning Player of the Month, mate? Do you think it's deserved?
Yeah, he deserves it really, really well. He's been really well in the Leicester squad since Jamie Vardy ain't scoring and everything. He's done really well. And
do you play FIFA?
Yeah, I do.
He got his card, his Player of the Month card.
Yeah. I put Vardy on bench on career mode for Kelechi and Nacho.
Yeah,
because Vardy
fair
ain't
enough.
doing very well. So
no, well, Nacho's scoring the goals now. Right, mate. Thank you so much for clicking the link. Make sure next Friday, just come on a bit earlier. We can have a bit of a longer chat. All right.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Right, guys, that's the end of the show. As Anton Dex say, tomorrow afternoon or evening, whichever way you want to look at it, we have the live watch along, of course. The live watch along, Leicester City versus Manchester City. The first Premier League game in 3 weeks, is it? I think probably 3 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. Yeah, I think it is the first Premier League game in 3 weeks, and we play top of the table Manchester City. Can we get a little bit closer to finishing second place? I think first place is a bit out of reach, but second place, fingers crossed. So join us. We are going to be live from, let me do the maths, 4:45 probably, or 5. Let's go 4:45. I'll make them start earlier. 4:45 tomorrow. Come and join us. We'll be talking before the game. Me and Tom will be doing the match all the way through, a live watch along. Phil back at half time. Me and Tom in the second half, and then everyone at full time. So thanks to everyone for coming back on. We got some last few comments. There we go again. We can and will do it. We believe, and the team believe. No club is better than us. Come on, you fearless foxes. Oh, I've already read that one. Thank you for coming on. No Vardy, no Maddison, or whatever it is. Fee, looking forward to the watch along tomorrow. Cheers, Fee. I hope to see you there. I hope to see you all there. Andy Medhurst, not sure what you're talking about, mate, because I've been putting comments up all show, and I've put some of yours up as well. So God knows what you are talking about. Anyway, that's it. So we'll see you tomorrow from 4:45, and as always, come on, you foxes.
Everyone, it's Christian Fuchs here. I would like to say a big thank you to our fans and keep having our back for the upcoming Premier League season as well as the Europa League. Keep watching Leicester Fan TV. They have the latest news and they keep you up to date on leicesterfantv.com. So stay tuned and thanks for your support.
Oh, and one more thing, everyone. If any of you have never watched a Leicester Fan TV watch along before, here's a little sneak preview so you can see what it's all about and what it's like and what happens. Of course, this is a very good example because it was the 5-0 at Sheffield United. But yes, hopefully after watching this, you will come and watch tomorrow. Cheers. Looks to play Jamie Vardy in. He does. He gets behind. Into Nacho. Is it? Kelechi Nacho. Jose Perez takes a shot. It's a goal. Jose Perez with a goal. Oh. Leicester City go 2-0 up at the King Power Stadium. Man. Leicester City go 2-0 up at home against Sheffield United at the King Power Stadium. What a finish that is from a Jose Perez. I'm going to copy Jack. Give me 1 second. You ready, Jack? Are you ready?
Let's go. Hey!
Kelechi and Nacho, man, that's bomb, my days! This is absolutely beautiful.
What a ball by Vardy, another assist. 3-0. Yes.
Mate, this is amazing.
Kel scored 2 fantastic goals from the assist of Vardy. Will we get another? Kel from distance. Oh, absolutely fantastic. And there it is, guys. The hat trick for Kelechi Iheanacho. Leicester City 4, Sheffield United 0. Leicester City look well up for this one. Will we see
Vardy!
Jamie Vardy?
Jamie Vardy,
5.
go on! Yes! It's 5! It's 5! Da, 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 da. Nacho man. I wanna be a Nacho man. Yes, boy.